Hey guys, welcome back to SAT ACT Maths Day 11. We're going to be continuing on with with practice test number 10 calculator section. Today we'll be doing 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. These are not my problems. These are all property of College Board. I'm just doing these out to help you guys a little bit when it comes to like the upcoming SAT. There's one coming up in August. So let's get ready for that. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. First thing to do is to read the actual problem. Make sure you read it carefully. Sometimes you can just make stupid mistakes just because you don't read it correctly. Okay. In the equation above, a is a constant. A is a constant. The graph of the equation in the xy plane is a parabola. Which of the following is true about the parabola? The minimum, so you need to determine if it's a minimum or maximum. Okay. When it's like this and it has a negative, barring other situations, it's usually going down like this, which means it has a maximum. No, it goes down like this. If it was positive, then it would go up like this. But since it's negative like that, it should be like that. Okay, so you can remove all the minimums right there, right there. Okay, and then you also need to figure out where the actual you need to figure out where the actual maximum is. Well, we know that it is at A, so those plus A, so it is positive, so both of those have that right. It's D. The reason it's D is because you want to fill in the value that makes it 0. You want to fill in the x minus 3 value. If it's x minus 3, it's x equals 3. You want it to equal 0. So what makes it equal 0? 3. So the answer is D. Okay, let's move on to number 20. The maximum value of a dataset consisting of 25 positive integers is 2084. So integers, that means no decimals, whole numbers only. So negative, 0, positive, okay, is 84. A new dataset consisting of 26 positive integers is created by including 96 in the original dataset. Okay, the maximum value of so there are 24 values, and then 84 is the highest value, okay? A new data set consisting of 26 positive integers is created by including 96. So 96 in addition. Which of the following measures must be 12 greater for the data set than the original data set? Okay, so it's not the median, okay? Because the median, you don't know. It could change. It probably isn't 12 larger. It may be, but probably isn't. The standard deviation is not there's a complex formula for that. It's not the standard deviation because that's how much the standard deviation is basically how much the average data point differentiates from the mean, or yeah, how much how the on average how much does the average data point is how far away is the average data point from the mean. It's not the standard deviation. The mean is not gonna change. It's gonna change, but it's not gonna change too dry. It's gonna change, not gonna change by 12 just because of this addition of the 96. The answer is C. That would make sense because this is 12 greater. So if you said 0, right, the range would be 84. But now if you had 96, the range would be 96, which is plus 12. And this number doesn't change, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. It's 21. Clayton will mix X milliliters of 10% by mass saline solution with 11 milliliters of 20% by mass saline solution, or to create an 18% by mass saline solution. If the equation above represents a situation, if Clayton uses 100 milliliters of the 20% by mass saline solution, how many milliliters of 10% by mass saline solution must he use? Okay, I would just plug and chug in the situation. So 0.1x plus 0.2 times 100 equals, here I would distribute this 0.18 out. So 0.18x plus 0.18y, or 0.18 times 200. Okay, and then I would subtract the 0.18 over, so 0.18 minus 0.18x minus 0.18x. You get negative 0.08x, and then subtract this over, bring this over there, equals 0.18 times 200 minus 0.2 times 100 and then all of that divided by negative point negative 0.08. Let me plug that into a calculator. The answer I got out was x equals 50 when you plug this cell in. You may have an algebra solver on your computer like I do on my CAS TI Inspire, but you can do this without it. It's a little bit tougher, and this is definitely a calculator problem. At this point, the first two didn't need a calculator, but this one is definitely a calculator problem. Let's move on to 22. The first year Eleanor organized a fundraising event. She invited 30 people. For each of the next 5 years, she invited double the number of people she had invited the previous year. If f of n is the number of people she invited, sorry, I'll restart this problem. The first year Eleanor organized a fundraising event. She invited 30 people. For each of the next 5 years, she doubled the number of people she had invited the previous year. So it's more like this, not like this, okay? Not like that, more like that. If f of n is the number of people invited to the fundraiser n years after Eleanor began organizing the event, which of the following statements best describes the function f? It's definitely increasing. Take out a and take out c. Is it linear or exponential? Linear is like this, exponential is like this. It's definitely exponential because it doubles every year. Now it doesn't go up by a constant amount. So it's D. One's easy. Move on quickly. Some values of x and their corresponding values of y are shown in the table above, where a is the constant. If there's a linear relationship between x and y, which of the following equation represents a relationship? Okay. In this situation, I would just plug in values. Okay. If you plug in 0 for y and you plug in a for x, this doesn't work. Same thing here. Same thing here. A is the only one that works. You plug it in quickly, and you just get it over with. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and give it a like. I wasn't able to upload yesterday, so I will be double uploading today. Hope you guys enjoy this, and hope you guys can get something good out of this. Subscribe and like. Comment if you have any questions.